Are you amongst the 67% of Americans who won't be making time for themselves at least once a day this season? How about the 64% who don't plan to take any time off to enjoy the summer?
Shame, shame, shame. A new national survey put the world on ice conducted by Keurig Brew over ice beverages reveals that many Americans are too caught up in the daily stresses of life and work to slow down. Host and lifestyle expert Sissy Biggers joins us now to share some tips to help us chill out and rejuvenate our minds and bodies this summer. Hello, Sissy.
Hi there. You know what? Aren't those stats staggering? I mean, I know we all try to follow our best advice and take breaks during the day, but we don't. And women especially, Amanda, don't do that. So may I suggest we brew a little Celestial Seasonings half and half iced tea?
I like it.
As a way to stop the action, because one of the stats that you didn't mention in your wonderful rundown there is that 32% of the respondents said that an iced beverage is as refreshing as a dip in a pool. And that's true.
Especially, I don't know if you've heard, Sissy, but we're in the hundreds this week. We got a heat wave here in Northeast Kansas.
Well, you know, that's what's fun about the Keurig, and you mentioned it before we started that, of course, you know the Keurig technology, and now they have the Brew Over Ice K-Cup pack, so now you use your same machine, but you get this specially formulated brew so that it'll stand up to ice, and however you customize, in this case, my half and half, we'll throw some lemons in there and some mint, and now I've got a perfect drink for 105 afternoon in Topeka if you will allow yourself to take a break, which Americans aren't doing.
Yeah, how do you create time for yourself during a busy work day?
Well, Chris, apparently in our survey, men, and you should probably understand this completely, men don't need an excuse to take a break. When they want to take a break, they just take it, right? Like, I need a break, and off you go. Whereas women, we know we need a break, and we know we want to take a break, but we do 5 other things before that. So I suggest that once you brew yourself a nice bev, take the time it takes to finish this wonderful thing, to do something for yourself. So, Amanda, I've got some quick ideas. What I do is I carry a little canvas bag around the house with all my stuff I want to do, and it's all in one place. Whether it's book number 2, Catching Fire of the Hunger Games, or trying to finish that darn June Vogue, or putting some of the scrapbook stuff together, or I think writing a thank you note is such an important thing. I always keep a little thing of note cards nearby. So when you've stop the action and you're rejuvenating, why not do something for yourself and maybe for somebody else in the form of a thank you note or even a phone call?
Well, that's pretty good. I like the beverage that you just made yourself there. Do you have any other ideas for us?
Here's a couple of ideas for iced coffee if you're an iced coffee fan. This is a Madagascar vanilla bean. It's positively aromatic. I mean, the whole studio smells so beautiful, and it's got sort of an oily finish, and you can pop this in an iced coffee. It'll just infuse it with vanilla, and also bring back the old-fashioned ice tray and fill it with some flavored milk. You know, there are all those wonderful flavored milks now. So you can brew up a Green Mountain, just a black coffee, and then pop in whatever it is. Some people like your almond milks, your mochas, your coffee milks, and then, or even soy, and it'll melt and right into your ice, and then you can take it wherever you go on the go.
That is a great idea. I never thought about that. Hey, where can we get more information, Sissy?
Check out brewoverice.com, Topeka.
Perfect. All right. Thank you very much, Sissy.
Thank you.